Hi, I'm Russ Mitchell, and welcome to Eye to Eye. Katie is on assignment. Nearly 33,000 men and women have been wounded in Iraq and Afghanistan, and that takes a toll not only on them, but on the spouses who care for them. Kelly Wallace spoke with one husband and wife about the challenges they faced.
The moment where Ryan is in a coma, and then when he starts coming out of a coma. Tell me, you said that was the most difficult time for you. Why is that?
When Ryan was in a coma, we were dealing with the choice between continue life support and life support. You know, that's kind of you got a 50-50 shot. And then you think to yourself that if he's going to survive, that you're going to, okay, he's going to survive and he'll be fine. He'll be without an arm, but we'll rehab and he'll be okay. But then you really realize that there's those people that they never come past opening their eyes, gesturing that they're thirsty, that they need, you know, there's cognitive issues that we just weren't sure how much of him we'd get back. And so for me, when it went from comatose to, okay, we've got a piece of something, the concern was how much do we have? And so for me, that was horrifically scary, because I felt like I had come to terms with whether or not he was going to make it out of this alive, and then to come to terms with, okay, maybe I'll have, you know, an adult that needs me 24 hours a day. I'm 23 at this time. I'm 23 years old. We're married for, you know, a couple of years, and all of a sudden now I'm what, like, you know, I don't have a husband anymore. I've got a dependent. You know, that's a really scary thought. So for me, that was the hardest, is that time period between, is he going to make it, yes or no, to what's going to happen? Like, what does that actually mean if he does make it?
And how'd you get through that?
I mean, well, the only thing you do is you wait. And in our case, we were exceptionally fortunate. And he woke up and talked to his dad, talked to me, knew our anniversary, knew our dog's name, you know.
Didn't necessarily know your anniversary.
Knew the month. I think that you can say, like, that's about as good as 80% of that.
I think exactly. Most spouses can't even get the month, right?
Yeah, so, you know, I mean, yeah, so you just wait. You wait and you know, roll the dice, wait another day, you know. And for us, it got pretty much progressively better and better. You know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back maybe, but not as challenging as some people.
Were there moments where you felt guilty for even feeling that, for even wondering what is life going to be like with Ryan, that I should just be thankful he's here and not be thinking of what is it going to be like?
Yeah, parts of you, at some point of it, you think, you know, would he be better off if he'd never made it back? You know, this is my husband that works out, runs, lifts weight. You know, I mean, he's a hard-charging Army guy. I mean, you know, how's he going to deal with, I told people when he deployed that the worst possible thing for Ryan is if he'd come back injured or if he lost one of his guys. And both those things happened. I was scared. I was really scared.
When you hear Nancy talk about how scary that was for her, and I mean, what's that like when you hear that?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been asked that question before. And it makes me kind of try to put, makes me kind of try and put,
I mean, come on, when you look at that, you must just sort
How bad could our lives be, right?
Well, it's not at all. I mean, it must just, though.
Well, yeah, it makes me, you know, try to put myself in her shoes and kind of, you know, what if the roles were reversed and it was Nancy that was hurt and I was the one that was looking at potentially taking care of her for the rest of her life. And, you know, I don't know if I could do it, if I would have the strength to do that. And I'm certainly glad I wasn't in that situation where I had to deal with that and look at that as a real possibility. So definitely gives me a lot more respect for her because she did live that and, you know, had to face that choice and that possibility.